Hello, everybody. It's Taylor Valenstorm.
And it's Josh Valenstorm, and welcome back to Her Story. Now, if you remember in the last episode, there was the bombshell of Hannah, was originally
named
called Eve. So,
God,
whoa.
as soon as we were done recording the last episode, Josh and I kind of were just sitting there dumbstruck for like 5 minutes because, whoa, that really puts into perspective, especially after she mentions in the earlier ones that she wanted to drown her. I think it was this one.
Yeah.
Ooh, excuse me. Man, that is just... And we still have 2 more Eve entries to find about Eve. So, let's go to Red. Just because they talked about stories a lot, and I figured this one might not pick up too much.
We'll get a lot of it.
We'll see. Oh, 9 entries.
Okay.
Not too bad. There are 3 entries that we haven't seen so far.
However, on the session, can you, scroll over?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's cool.
Same one as the first one.
Yeah.
Not the first one,
so
but...
Same day.
No, he doesn't have any tattoos. He has a scar down here near his stomach, past his hip. Cut himself with some glass. That was before, a long time ago.
What?
He looks just like the photo. He's not got his glasses on here though. He takes them off for the camera. But he needs them to see properly, He has to read a newspaper or a menu in a restaurant. Not books so much, or watching TV. He likes TV.
Okay.
Okay. Not that useful, but still gives us the scar.
It gives us more information. Important. It gives us information on Simon, which we kind of, took a backseat on Simon. Which that's okay. Next one.
Sorry. The picture, the way it's drawn, just reminded me of the books we used to read as children. I read those fairy tales over and over, and they were so real to me. Rapunzel was my favourite. My brain is just full of it.
That's 3 references to Rapunzel.
Are any of these in colour?
I think that's how you spell Rapunzel. R-A-P-U-Z-A-L.
Yeah.
Z-E-L, not Z-A-L. Alright, let's try this one.
And this is the one from, we found out she was Eve.
This was, yeah.
Okay. I parked up on the street. It was busy, so I had to park down the end of the road. Walked up, knocked on the door, no answer. I took my keys out of my bag and unlocked the door. The main lock was unlocked. You can tell because the key doesn't turn when you try to turn it to the left. I walked in. Simon's coat wasn't on the peg. I couldn't see his shoes in the shoe rack. I shouted out. I walked straight into the kitchen because he usually sits in there to have a cup of tea and read his paper. But he wasn't there. I touched the kettle. It was cold. I looked quickly in the living room. Nothing. So I walked upstairs to the bedroom and he wasn't there. I didn't search for him because it was pretty clear he wasn't there. I had a shower. The phone rang whilst I was in the shower. I didn't answer it. I think it was Eric. Then I was just exhausted. So I lay down on the bed and I fell asleep, though I didn't mean to. I woke up a couple of hours later and I was surprised to see no one in the bed next to me. And then I remembered where I was and what had happened. That's when Eric called again. This time I spoke to him. Then I called Doug and Eleanor. And then I decided to come and see you.
I didn't spell Eleanor wrong, right? Because I didn't get it. So I'm going to replay it just to get Eleanor. Because that's the main thing. I wasn't able to get the name.
E-L-A-N.
Well, are you sure? I'm going to double check. Cause some of the names have been spelled differently.
No answer.
And I want to actually get what was said down in the bottom where it says that. I'm just, wow. I mean, I know you can start majorly narrowing down the search on what's said, but it's so far we've been getting quite a bit just by doing keywords.
By doing very, very broad.
I walked straight into the kitchen because he usually sits in there to have a cup of tea and read his paper, but he wasn't there. I touched the kettle. It was cold. I looked quickly in the living room. Nothing. So I walked upstairs to the bedroom and he wasn't there. I didn't search for him because it was pretty clear he wasn't there.
I would have done the same thing if it was you.
I had a shower. The phone rang whilst I was in the shower. I didn't answer it. I think it was Eric. Then I was
Yeah.
just exhausted.
Don't really use that
So
word
I
too
lay
much
down in
nowadays.
bed and I fell asleep.
Well, that's what in
No, I
America.
didn't
It's
mean
used
to.
still relatively frequently.
I woke up a
overseas.
couple of hours later
Yeah.
and I
Alright,
was
Ellen,
surprised to
it's
see
coming up.
no one in the bed next to
She
me.
called Doug,
And then I remembered
which I
where
think is just the
was and what had
D-O-U-G.
happened.
Yeah.
That's when Eric called
Eric,
again.
yep.
This time I spoke to him. Then I called
Dollhouse is the
Valenstorm.
next thing. It's Eleanor.
And then I
Okay,
decided to come
it's
and see you.
E-A-N. So
That enough?
it was spelled a little differently.
Okay.
Alright, so that's all those ones with Reed. There's 4 more entries that we haven't seen, or we may possibly have seen and just don't know. The next one is Dollhouse.
Yes.
Which is
We're gonna get a lot for Dollhouse. Oh,
there's only
5.
one
Wow.
we haven't seen. Wow. Alright, I'm
From
gonna
the same day as those ones.
Yep, I'm gonna cross out Dollhouse then.
Actually, 2 of those actually saved. These have been important because we've saved both of the ones we've seen on the Dollhouse.
Yeah.
The legal stuff was completed very quickly. Hannah moved back in with Simon. Eric gave Simon the week off to help with the move. He decorated, modernised wallpaper curtains. Hannah insists the attic be left as it was, dollhouse and all. Simon never went up there.
Okay, so twins. We might actually be hearing from 2 different people right now
That is possible.
because of how they both because they both have introduced themselves. So either because we've heard Hannah and we've heard Eve and we've had them both introduce themselves. So maybe part of the reason why we're seeing 2 different outfits is also because there are 2 different versions, which would explain probably why she is in this one going Hannah, Hannah, Hannah. Why did you even mention Eve? Because it could be twins. Because, I mean, they did mention that it was
Yeah.
like looking in a mirror. So it's very possible that we're watching 2 different people.
Search twins.
Twins, yes. That'll be a random one. I don't think we're gonna get... Oh, hey.
Wow.
Wow.
Twins? Really? Are you really asking me that question?
I mean...
Are you out of your mind? Twins?
Whoa.
I'm not laughing anymore!
I'm not either.
What was that?
I'm wondering if that's actually us on the screen as we're typing out, because it was like ambulance music.
Maybe? I don't think so.
There were always princes and princesses. They were the special people, more important than the other characters in their stories. We knew we were like that. Twins. Magical. We were the princesses. We had a poster of Princess Diana from the newspaper
What
up
did
in
we
our
do?
attic. Had a pride of place. And underneath we used to put all our special things. When her engagement was announced, we were obsessed with everything she did. And later, when her life went so bad, we felt for her. Her divorce last year just kind of drew a line under things.
Okay.
The divorce is mentioned a few times.
There is a difference with how they look. See how she wears her hair?
Yeah.
And you see how the other one is?
Twins.
I'll show you in a moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's that one. And then you watch this one. Do you see the difference?
Oh, I do see the difference.
There's a difference in their hair.
There's
Wow.
More important than the
That
other
is-
That was
characters
not
in their
expected.
stories.
I didn't, like, I could have swore it was the same person, but now that we've actually gotten further
Yeah.
into it, it's their twins. That makes a lot more sense. And then having it to where she said, I'm Eve, that's still a very pivotal thing, because hearing that and knowing that the 2 of them were together as that, but at the same time, the way that she's talking about it, it's so much different the way that the other one is talking, that Hannah is talking about it.
It seems Hannah is usually the one that's a lot more
When her engagement
kind
was
of
announced,
willing
we
to
were
work,
obsessed.
and
willing
Eve seems to be a little bit more...
Eve's the very
When
sharp
later,
one.
when her life went
Well,
so
no,
bad,
Eve's the one that talks about dreams and stuff a lot more, but she's a lot more sharp. Whereas Hannah talks a lot more about Simon and information about him, I think. I'm just... Jesus. Okay, so...
Wow.
I am just so... Okay, Arabian Nights.
I don't think we're gonna get. I think we're only gonna get the one in this.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I wasn't sure because you never know with some of this stuff. So she mentions Arabian Nights there. Friday. One other.
I think that...
Is this the same day? No.
I also think that...
This is Eve.
Because Eve, I think, wears the more colorful clothing.
Her hair's a
Wasn't in
little
the house all of Friday night.
frazzled.
After the argument, after Sammy left, I left too. I was upset and I wanted to get away. So I took the car.
Did I write argument down? I think I did. I'm going to.
I thought you did.
Well, I'm going to now. Can't spell argument.
A-R-G-U-M-E-N-T.
Okay. I always think there's like something in between the U and the M. Can I? Thank you. I can't. The glare over here gets really irksome really quick, and then Saturday.
Okay.
All right.
3 more entries we haven't seen.
I left the next day, Saturday. I slept for a few hours in the car. When I woke up, I came straight back. Simon wasn't returning my calls and I wanted to try and make up. I got back to the house and Simon wasn't there. And Is there a bin?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, she got sick.
Yeah.
Maybe she's pregnant?
That's what I'm wondering.
I had pregnancy mentioned somewhere in here. Yeah, pregnancy's down here. So I think that she's pregnant.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
It was late. Early Saturday morning.
Okay.
Okay.
And then last one.
Well, a week or so ago. It would have been the Saturday before
They
my
sound
birthday.
different as well.
You know, I get like that on the weekends, have a lie-in, then want to get up and blitz the house.
Okay, blitz the house. I'm gonna write blitz because I'm kind of concerned.
Yeah, I don't actually know what blitz would mean in this connotation.
Okay, Saturday we looked up. Eric's next. All right.
He was wearing a shirt.
Oh, that's helpful.
It's a blue turtleneck shirt.
Okay, that's
Which is
more
a little
helpful.
He has a watch. It's a really nice one. That was a gift from his boss, Eric.
Oh, but Eric is his boss.
Okay.
He had his coat, a long grey duffel coat, like Paddington Bear. He would have taken that with him. It's not in the house.
Okay, so Eric's his boss. That makes more sense. There's 14 entries found. I don't know how many
Okay.
we've seen, so...
Yes, there's a car that we share, a Cavalier, and a van he uses for work. It's owned by Eric, but we look after it.
The wife's sister is definitely the one who wears the brighter clothing.
I can look for you when I get back.
I think so. I'm not sure anymore. It's kind of hard to keep them both straight. I know that this one's Hannah, from the way that she looks. Her hair's not nearly as
Yes, that would be in his wallet.
wily.
It's a Visa, a silver one. He doesn't like to spend money he doesn't have, so he usually pays with cash, but Eric convinced him to get one.
Okay. She's got a credit card.
Well, Eric was like an uncle to him. They were pretty close. They spend a lot of time with each other, especially when they have to go to conferences. Have you met his wife, Diane?
Oh, Diane.
We-
Okay. And Diane and
we have
Diana. We have Diana written down. I'm going to write down Diana.
Yeah, but I mean Diana was Princess Diana.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so what I'm kind of gathering is the one who wears the more colorful clothing is Hannah. The one who wears
The more simpler
the
stuff.
more simple clothing is Eve.
Makes sense. I think that's what it is, too. The hair is different. Hannah's hair is nicer. Eve's just a little bit more ragged. It's kind of hard to tell them both apart, but let's go with parents. Ah, it didn't. Let me type. Parents. 18 entries.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's fine. We'll just continue to narrow it down as we
Yep.
continue. I want to... Right.
I got pregnant.
Okay. She got
Both our
pregnant.
parents had a big powwow. We weren't even in the room. And they decided we should get married.
Okay.
I lost the baby.
Oh.
I had a miscarriage at 8 months. We carried on living at Simon's parents until, well, it was only a few months after.
That sucks.
Then my parents died.
Oh.
It was the worst year of my life.
Sounds like it.
Miscarriage and then my parents.
I'm gonna write died and death into the list as well, because I feel like that might help a little bit. Just as a bit of extra. Alright.
And that was Eve's.
I think. I don't know at this point. I am super freaking confused. Blonde. Okay. 6 entries. We've seen... She's got a guitar. Why does she have a guitar? Why is she playing guitar? Like, what? Okay, we're just gonna...
This other
She's got a tattoo.
person doesn't exist. I don't know what the blonde wig is, but it could be anything. Have you looked at the cat flap?
The cat flap? What? Okay.
And that there is Hannah.
She's got a tattoo. What's this?
You want me to play something? I'm not the world's greatest guitar player.
I'm gonna add guitar.
Okay.
Thanks.
Probably needs tuning. No.
Sounds like me. Is he tuning?
How about a traditional ballad? Should be right up your street. There were 2 sisters came walking by the sea. Oh, the wind and the rain. The eldest one pushed the other one in. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. See, they both had a love for the captain's son. Oh, the wind and the rain. But he only cared for the youngest one. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. Oh, the eldest envied her sister fair. Oh, the wind and
I wish I had a recording of my face right now, because I'd be just like going closer and closer to the camera.
Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. So she pushed her in and held her down. Oh, the wind and
Does this sound familiar to anybody?
A little bit.
watched her as she slowly drowned. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. Oh, she floated up and she floated down. Oh, the wind and the rain. Floated till a ship came by. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. Out comes the captain's son. Oh, the wind and the rain. Father dear, here swims and swans. Oh,
like the song.
dreadful
It's a good song, but I'm so stupidly like, what is this?
And then it gets really weird, so I think that's a good place to stop.
Yes, it wasn't weird already.
And then it gets really weird. Okay.
Oh,
A traditional
oh,
ballad.
that was one of the hidden achievements.
Well then.
Okay then, so
Jeez. I think that was the freaking...
then what I'm going to assume is that Eve is the younger sister.
I think...
Yeah,
I don't know. I have no idea at this
Dairy.
point. I am... diary. I meant to put diary, not dairy. Excuse me as I mistype. Oh, 5 entries found.
okay.
And we've
Two
seen
we
3 of
haven't
them.
seen.
All right.
One of, I think both are Hannah, it seems.
Think so?
No, he doesn't keep a diary. That's my thing. I've kept one, well, as long as I can remember, since I was a girl. It helps make sense of my day. And when you're forced to put something into words, it just gives you perspective. Everyone's on the same page. our way of life. We would swap places and take it in turns to do things, and we were very careful. Whoever had been out that day would come back and write a detailed diary so that we were on the same page. We had a list of rules that said what we could and couldn't do in any given situation. It was exhaustive. We lived a second life through those rules. Rules for things that could only ever happen inside our imaginations. We would consider all the permutations of future events.
Okay.
And agree rules to walk our way through them.
Okay. That makes sense. The traditional twin swap. That actually makes a lot of sense now. Okay. So that was why she said she kept a detailed diary, so that way everyone was on the same page, because she was trying to make sure that she was on the same page. I'm actually kind of glad that we watched those two last, because they fit right in with each other perfectly. Right, that is so nice. Wow. Jeez, this is getting ridiculous.
Look at the database. I'm curious where we're at.
I was going to do that at the end of each episode from now on, but I can do that now.
Actually, you do mention that. It actually is just about time to end this video here.
That's what I was getting ready to say. I think it's about time to end this video, and we're not all the way through, but a decent way through. Anyway.
Nicely, I think.
So that's where we're going to leave this off here, and if you liked it, press that like button, and if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe.
And wow, that was just...
This is getting weirder and weirder.
But we'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.